Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the 2020 Global Read Aloud. It is Mr. Sarlo once again, and today we are going to be reading Chapter 4 of Planet Omar, Accidental Trouble Magnet by Zineb Miam. So what has happened up to this point in the book? We learned a little bit about Omar's family. He is the middle child. He has an older sister and a younger brother. He lives with his mom and dad. He is Muslim, which means he practices the religion of Islam, and because of that, they go to mosque. So in the last chapter, he went to mosque with his mom and his sister and his brother. His dad was working or something like that. But they are also moving to a new area. So when they're moving to the new area, they're going to the local mosques to figure out, which one they like the best, so that they would go there regularly, like when they go to their service, when they go to their religious service. And at the mosque in chapter 3, the mom bought his little brother a whistle, right? And he blew the whistle like really loud while they were praying. But everybody thought it was cute, and the little brother didn't get in trouble. Which kind of makes me think it's because he's young and cute. Maybe Omar's a little bit older. So if Omar did something like that, maybe his parents or his mom would have been a little bit more upset with him. But because the little brother's younger, the people at the mosque were not upset or anything like that either. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with chapter 4. Sunday passed pretty quickly because Sundays are science days. Dad calls them Science Sundays in one of those big booming voices, like it's the most fun you could ever have on a Sunday. Why? Because my dad is also a scientist, and I think he and my mom only had us 3 kids so that they could create more scientists or something. I actually like science, so I don't mind. We always do fun things like making slime, creating fizzy eruptions, and making things go pop. There are 4 things that pretty much seem to happen on every Science Sunday. Mom wants everything done very precisely. She's obsessive about it, but pretends that she's not, because Science Sundays are supposed to be fun and not bossy. She ends up saying things like, "Just 1 millimeter more, my sweetheart," through gritted teeth. And "Are you sure you stirred that correctly, sunshine?" 2. Dad laughs at just how strict Mom gets about the preciseness, and he kisses her head and says that's why she's the best scientist in the world. And she kisses his hand and smiles like she's the luckiest woman in the world. Super yuck. 3. Miriam always drops important parts of the experiment on the floor. Oh no. 4. Issa always steps on the important parts of the experiment that Miriam drops on the floor. And this is because he has ants in his pants and in his shoes and everywhere, and he can't stay still ever. That Sunday, we did tornadoes in bottles, which is so cool. You should try it sometime. You connect 2 bottles with a little pipe, and you whirl the top bottle, which makes the water go down to the bottom bottle and sends air up, making a tornado. We all set the things up together on the kitchen table. My brain was thinking about telling Miriam to pass the bottles and pipes, but my mouth hadn't caught up with my brain yet and got things muddled up, so it came out as "pass the pipes." Okay, so here's the experiment that he's doing with the tornado in a bottle. If you guys have ever done that before, I think I've done that before a couple times with people. Miriam giggled. "Pipes? I mean the bottles and pipes." I giggled too, but I like it. Pipes. I wish it was a real word. "If it was a real word, then it would just be normal and you wouldn't like it anymore," said Miriam. "That's so true," I said. Mom and Dad were bending over laughing in the corner of the kitchen. When we asked them what was so funny, they said that in the Arabic language there's no P sound, so a pipe would end up being called a bibe. Then Miriam, who was showing off Googling with her smartphone, said that actually bipes are a type of weird, disgusting snake lizard thing that looks like they're inside out. Eventually, we got on with the experiment. "Oh yeah, tornado in a bottle," said Dad. Sometimes he gets really cheesy and excited, and Miriam and I look at each other and roll our eyes, but we kind of like it, really. You can put glitter or food coloring in the bottle too to see the tornado better, said Mom. So Miriam and Isa both reached for the glitter, and Miriam dropped the bottle on the floor, sending glitter flying everywhere. Right on schedule, said Dad with a peal of laughter. Mom hugged Miriam and kissed her, also giggling uncontrollably. I could see that Miriam wasn't taking it well. Urgh. She shrugged Mom off and stomped towards the stair. Science is so lame anyway. She does extra grumpy things like that a lot at the moment, although it's not like she's always grumpy. Sometimes she's the nice Miriam, too. It's weird. Dad says it's teenage hormones. And that is the end. Okay? So it seems like they have a family tradition that we learned about in Chapter 4. And that family tradition is that they do science on Sundays. And they call it Science Sundays. All right? So when they do Science Sundays, they could do like different types of experiments or make something or do something that is science related. And they always do it as a family. All right? So it seems that when they do that, his sister has a habit of knocking things over onto the floor and things like that. So we will have to read and to see what happens next in Chapter 5. Bye.